So how would you feel if a guy tells you you look good for your age? Or wow, you look good for your age.
I would not think it was a compliment. That I wouldn't. Nope.
What about if he said about you that you were 50, but you were cute?
I would not like it. I would not like it. That's not a compliment. It's not. It's an uncompliment.
Yep.
It's not a compliment.
Yep.
It is not.
It's not.
It's not.
Nope. I'm Annalie.
And I am Patricia.
And we're the 50s chicks. We're going to talk about how we talk about age. Yes. And we're going to tell people our age.
So stay tuned. At the end of the video, we're going to divulge our ages.
Which I've never had a problem with, which is ironic because she looks younger and she's older.
Let's
a lot down. Older.
Let's
simmer down.
Let's simmer down. We're simmering up. We need to simmer down. Up, down. Okay. What if the way we talk about aging is actually making us feel worse about it, or worser?
Worse. No, worse would be the
worse
English way to say it. Yes.
Worse.
Although I like worser.
Yeah.
I mean that word is just.
I use it regularly.
I love worser.
Yes.
I use it on purpose, even though I know it's
wrong. Ironically. Yes, words are powerful. In this video, we're going to learn how shifting your mindset In this video, we are going to learn how shifting your mindset and the words you use can redefine beauty, confidence, and attractiveness after 50. And first, we're going to talk about I don't know, did it go viral? This little...
I think it...
Was it a viral moment?
I think it was a viral moment, but you know, viral moments come and go so quickly. It's hard to, but we all saw it, so
yeah. And it was what, about a month ago? An interaction with
it was right after the SNL 50 anniversary thing. Okay. And Sabrina Carpenter, a country singer who's young. She's what? She's
Was she in her 20s?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I think she's in her late 20s.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Looks super cute, super nice, whatever. Yeah. Anyways, and she had apparently felt like she is old for being in the industry that she's in.
Which is crazy.
But anyways, so she got together with Dolly Parton and they did a song together.
Yes.
And while they were doing that, Dolly Parton said, "This is like before and after," as in...
Yeah, was that in the midst of their photo shoot, right?
Yes.
They were doing a photo shoot.
Yes.
And I guess...
This is like before and after, and one day you'll be this old. And Sabrina Carpenter came back and said, "I can't wait. I hope I look like you."
Yes.
Which was a very positive way to deal with that comment. It made us feel some type of way, like sometimes us women that are 50 plus feels I don't want to say threatened.
No,
self-conscious about how we look next to somebody that's in their 20s.
Yes.
That's what it is. And that question, or that statement that she made it almost seem like, ugh.
Yeah, because it made me feel like, obviously we don't know what Dolly Parton was thinking when she said it, but it just made me think, it was a part of her self-conscious,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah,
saying, well, you just know you're going to
yeah.
be looking like me. And I think that Sabrina gave a very, you know,
Positive.
yeah, but
It made
even
you
more
feel.
than just positive, insightful. Like
Yes.
she took it on a whole nother
Yeah.
level. And I
Yeah.
think that probably Dolly felt a way.
Hmm.
She
Yeah.
that was the
Yeah.
right thing for her to say in the right moment, I
Yeah.
thought.
I think so. And
Yes.
it really showed, I think, her maturity,
Yes.
even
Oh
at
my
in her
gosh.
20s, to say so. Because I don't think I would have had
No.
the you know
No.
mindset. I don't even. I think I would have been stumped, really, because what
Yeah.
do you even say to that?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would be like, "Yep."
Oh,
Like,
I guess. I guess I am. I don't want to, but I guess. But yeah, she said the right thing in the right moment. And that's a good example of how, well, like I said, our perception of what we
Mhm.
thought Dolly was feeling in that moment and why she said what she said is a good example of how we ourselves think, us 50s gals, over
Mhm.
50s
Mhm.
gals, how we have drank the Kool-Aid ourselves
Mhm.
as far as how society views us
Mhm.
and desirability and beauty and all those things.
Mhm.
Like we are aging and it is bad. Like it's a bad thing
Yes.
because we're aging.
Yes, men don't seem to have that. Like, we don't look at men the same way in that way.
What?
Although it seems, based on your recent experience, that a lot of men also lie about their age, but they're not lying about their age because they feel bad about their
Right.
age.
It's so they
They're
can
lying
go
about
after
their
young.
age so they can
Yeah.
go out with the young women. So there's a difference.
But yeah, there is a different view in this society as far as male desirability and attractiveness as they age. However, they do age and they do look old.
Yes.
They look old. Even the men that I say, like they're in their 80s or whatever, like Clint Eastwood.
Mhm.
And I say, oh my gosh,
Mhm.
I still look at him
Yeah.
as someone that is attractive. But now I'm thinking it probably has a lot to do with, no, I'm not going down that road
Mm-mm.
because I'm going on a
No.
bad road. No, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop you right there. No, I'm not going down
No.
that road. But anyway, so Clint Eastwood. But I do still see him as an aging man.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
still see him as an aging man. However, and he's what, I don't know, in his 80s. But I can't
I think
see.
95.
Is he in his 90s? Maybe I haven't seen him lately.
I didn't. I don't think you would feel quite
Yeah, maybe I haven't seen him lately.
starstruck.
Okay, well, like Morgan Freeman, like he's up
I've
there.
seen him in real life like 10 years ago, and it was not as pretty as on TV. And I love me some Morgan Freeman. Me and my friends almost attacked that man. He had to have security.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so maybe I was thinking like the old ones, like Al Pacino, but these guys are like in their 80s.
Yeah, I
They're
think
like
we're
in their
going
80s.
too
Yeah, that's too
high.
far. But they do look old. Even the
But they
regular old, they
yeah.
look old. Tom
Yeah.
Cruise still look old.
Yep.
He's, had some work done, whatever, but he still looks old. He
Yep.
still look like he's aging.
Yeah.
Even though I guess for as far as society, we're not looking at him like he's over the hill, like he's,
well, and he's still getting the roles that are.
Yes, he is the leading man.
Yeah. Yes.
So yeah, society has, that view of us, along with us. We have the same view. And what we're talking about right now is just changing our mindset so that we can change changing our words so that we can change our mindset.
What's his name? Moore. That was 007.
Roger Moore.
Roger Moore.
He's my favorite.
Did you know that Roger Moore
was a homosexual?
Okay, that might be.
Oh, okay.
But Roger Moore, and that might explain. Anyway, no, oh, don't say that. Roger, Roger Moore, when he got up in age, he was still offered the role to continue as 007, but he said, I can't be doing that anymore because I'm supposed to be the love interest
Right.
of this 20-some-year-old, and that's just sick.
Good for him.
It's what he said.
Good for him. Good for him. Because yes, that's and that if they did do that, I mean, obviously they're perpetuating that mindset of these old guys after the young girls, whatever. So good for him. Good for him in saying that. Okay, so how can we shift our perspective better? And like we were saying, one of the ways, because words are powerful, that we change how we say things instead of, oh, well, she looks good for her age. Well, she's 50, but she was cute.
So instead to say, she looks really good.
Yes.
And just end it with that.
She
looks really
attractive. She's beautiful. She's whatever. And also a part of that is for us to stop attaching how we look to youth. Like all the anti-aging and, youthful look, have a youthful glow.
I got upset because I was scrolling through Facebook and I found this ad for, I don't know, liquid collagen or some face cream or I don't even know. And it had a man that was talking about my wife was starting to look more like my mother than my wife.
See.
And I was like, oh no. And then he's like, but this product.
See, because they're
no,
selling these products which they're not even effective to do what they're doing, some cream, and we're buying it because we want to look young.
Yep.
I think, changing taking young, replacing young with, we want to look radiant. We want to look we want to look confident.
Yes.
We want to look see, it's hard because we don't do it.
We don't do it.
Yeah, and focus more on having healthy skin versus having youthful skin. Just healthy. Just the skin you're in, but healthy. Supple, because I want my skin to be supple because it's healthy. And not focusing so much on looking young because we're not. And we do bad things to ourselves, our faces. And we end up looking, in my opinion, in some cases, not so good. And sometimes it's a sad thing because, I mean, we all know what we go through and how we get to where we are in those situations. We need to start associating or stop associating beauty with youth. That's the main thing.
How do you feel about, like, if a guy says to a 50-year-old woman, like, oh wow, you look like you're 30. I would have never guessed you're 50.
I mean, I don't see
that feels like a compliment to me.
Yeah, that would be a compliment, I guess, if we're still looking at being younger as being, or looking younger as being the desired look, right?
But it still feels negative in a way.
Yeah, because why can't I just be 50 say and look nice?
Great. Yeah. That just period.
Yes. So that is that. Those are those things, and we're all conditioned. Like I said, even us gals are conditioned. We do it too. So it's going to take a mindset shift. But I think minimally, we need to be shifting And that way we can educate or, I don't know, disseminate or redirect.
I remember back in the day, we were at this bar at the beer garden, and these two young boys,
Oh, yeah,
guys,
I remember that.
probably in their
Craziness.
20s, right?
Yeah,
Like,
maybe, yeah, around in there. Yeah, I remember.
were hitting on us, buying us drinks, all this stuff, and they asked about our age, and I was very quick to say what my age was.
Yeah.
And I think, I don't know, I might have said 48, 49 at the time. I don't even remember. And I told them, because they wanted to know your age, and you refused.
Yes.
And I said, and she's older. And then she's like, are you 35? I just said
she's older. That was funny. Just said older, and
I just said,
and he goes younger,
35.
That was funny. That was funny
For you,
and that was
funny for you.
And they obviously were innocent. He didn't know. He wasn't.
The more upset I got, the more he said it.
I know.
He went younger after that.
I know. And I don't know what I said.
Like, I don't even know.
I said something funny.
That was good time.
That was funny. That
Good.
was. But yeah, though. But yes, though.
Yeah.
I know for me, I'm going to make a concerted effort to stop associating
an age number with
beauty? How you look.
Yeah.
Well, youth.
Beauty, desirability, all the those things don't have to be attached to youth.
Because us 50s gals, we're confident. I know for me, I feel more confident.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more sure of myself, and that might be the same.
There are so many other things. I don't know. I feel like I'm way more educated.
Oh, yes.
More informed.
More intelligent. Yes.
Experienced.
Yeah.
And like you said, confidence.
Yeah.
But there's so many things that, just more secure with
who you are, and that is more attractive than anything.
And I would say too, because of experience, I'm a better partner with a man, because when I was younger, I was way more like, nope, I don't know that I want to say that.
You just weren't mature enough.
I was not very mature, and I would just blow up at every little, like, I was not as good of a partner because I didn't think things through as much. I was not as empathetic with my partner. Like, there's so many things that I do better now.
Right. Absolutely.
So
those are the things that we need to focus on, or we would benefit from focusing on, versus how we look, first of all, and being young and youth. Well, I guess you can be focused on how you look. I guess there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
It's just when you associate it to being young and youthful, because the thing about that is you're chasing something that no longer exists for you, for us. We've had those days. We've been down that road, and to chase that is only going to cause us stress and strife, because we can't achieve that anymore. We just need to take care of our skin and our bodies where they are now.
Yeah.
And be okay with it.
Yeah. And when we're not okay with it, we end up doing too much, like we see with...
then you get in some bad situations. And then now you don't even look, in my opinion, I know this sounds bad, I don't even know if I'm going to say it, but I'm going to say it. Sometimes you don't look human anymore, or
you look like everybody else. Like, you get this certain look where people can because I can actually see some women. I'm like, oh, she did too much, like, and some of them start looking the exact same, like the exact same person, and especially I've got to say, like the huge lip.
Oh yeah, the lip injection.
Women,
yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I think a little bit, yes. I mean, everything is good in small
moderation,
doses, yes.
Yeah, because
don't
like
overdo it.
we're not saying that people shouldn't do enhancements. We're not at all. You do whatever makes you feel good. It's just the focus on looking young.
Yes.
That's the issue.
Yes.
It's just, and it's only because it's not going to get you anywhere you want to be. It's not mentally, emotionally, you're not going to be healthy, always chasing youth, because that we passed that.
Yeah.
And
it's just frustrating.
Yes.
It gets frustrating.
And comparing yourselves to younger women.
Which is what Dolly was doing.
That's what I think. Yeah.
That was the thing.
That was where that came from in her.
Yeah, she compared it. Which, I mean, I don't blame her, because sometimes you fall into that pitfall, but, you know, I guess the thought is to try to not do that.
And but yes, and I guess one of the other things is we need to focus more on being healthy. If we just concentrate on focusing on being healthy, because you can be all done up, made up, plastic surgery, all up and down, and not be healthy.
Yeah.
Mentally, emotionally,
yeah,
physically. And it's just we just need to focus on being healthy, working on our word choices instead of anti-aging, pro-aging. Or just we're aging.
Pro-aging.
Or okay.
Let's
just that we're aging.
Yes.
Just that we're aging, because we are. The reality is we are aging.
Yes.
And we don't have to attack. We can look nice.
Yes.
Without looking nice for our age or anything like that. We just look nice. We look vibrant. We look, alluring. All those things. Yes. Yes. And I know I struggled with aging as far as the numbers.
Yes.
As far as the numbers. And I don't ever tell my age. I just say 50. So today, and for this video, I am going to tell my age. And I hope I can do it without having some type of physical reaction. And I think I'm having a reaction right now, because the anxiety from me saying it. And this is a good example of how I'm programmed to attach negativity to that big age.
And like I told you before, I don't get you, because if I looked like you, I would be shouting it, and I would have a t-shirt that said it.
The number is the number. Okay, so, oh my God.
If you don't stop.
Okay. So are we both going to tell our ages, or am I just going to tell my age?
How old am I? Wait.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
And
that's right.
Making such a big hullabaloo because, the reason I'm making a big hullabaloo of it is because it is a big number, and it is the number before I go into a whole nother age group.
I'm just crazy young. I'm 54, and there it is. Well, I'm going to be 55 in December.
That's a year from now. Jesus. Okay, so
younger. So if I were old, can we switch places?
Youngin. You are a youngin. Okay, so I am. Oh my gosh. Okay. Because this right now, what I'm going through is an example of what we're talking about. And after I say it, I'm going to be free.
Okay, if you don't say it within a minute.
Okay, I am 59.
Somebody call MRT.
Yes. Yes, I'm 59 and I'm getting ready to go into a whole new era, a whole new age group. I think I'm going to be a senior citizen. Is that a senior citizen?
I think you can get senior citizen discounts if you're 55.
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh, like
just where I would be referred to as a senior citizen.
I don't know. I do know that I once went to TJ Maxx and this young man,
Oh,
I had a big purchase. It was a big purchase, and this young man gave me the senior discount. And that was 5 years ago.
Without asking?
Without asking.
See, I want
and
to ask.
I felt some type of way. But then I realized that it gave me like $25 off.
Well, then
I was like,
then you felt good about it.
I pocketed that money.
I need to start using senior discount, but I always forget. I never think about it. But I am going to, that's one thing I am going to do. I'm going to embrace my big age because I want to live out this year with intention to say goodbye to my 50s in the right way. And I wish I had done it in my 40s. I wish I had said goodbye to my 40s that last year. But I'm going to do that. So yes, that is my age. And there it is. Boom, boom. That's it. And yeah.
I think you should say it loud and proud. Loud and proud.
That is it.
But yes, so I guess not focus so much on numbers, while not being embarrassed about numbers, and also feeling okay about our numbers, and just staying healthy.
Yes, and taking care of yourself, and not being so focused on comparison to young, referring to looking young, chasing that young, that youth. That's the moral of this story.
Yeah.
Because we're better off from it.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So
let us know what you guys think about this. Do you have any thoughts about what other phrases and things one can say to make age not a negative thing?
Yes.
And don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up. And what else?
And well, I want to hear anybody's whether anyone is struggling with their big age and how they're working through it, if there's a work through process. And
I think especially for those, because I didn't even react to my 40s, but when I had hit 50, that was a little
40s. I didn't. Yeah, that was a sting, a little bit of a sting.
And of course, as we go up in age, I feel like it's gonna sting a little bit more. But it's not just the age or how we look,
right?
Because also,
it's
you get older.
Yes, and there's less time on the other side.
Yes. So it's not just less time. It's really not just that. Obviously. So
the things that are that have to do with that, that those big ages.
Yes.
But so there you go.
Yep. Let us know. Don't be afraid to comment. And until next time, don't forget to live,
laugh,
and connect. This hardly ever works now.
Well, it does, but you said you had to do that.
Yes, you have to wiggle it.
Yeah, but no, it isn't.
Oh, it's because of your
gloves. Yes.
All right, bye everyone.
Bye. And